it gets difficult. Yeah, I don't understand. I judge you 'cause you're doing what you mad. Just because you're strong, that don't mean I leave you out on your own. To raise a family on your own. You were made to be my queen, so come take your throne. Everything you do is colorful. Your resilience is so spiritual. Your love is unconditional. I know. They can never ever duplicate it. Magnificently melanated. What's up, y'all? Come on, the greatest gift ever created. You're my. You're my strong black woman, but you're more than a woman. You're the real while I'm breathing. Hey, you give life to the seasons. You're my strong black woman, but you're more than a woman. You're Mother Earth for a reason. Yeah. Sweeter the juice, sweeter the juice, the deeper the roots. Yeah, like women coming all different kinds of scoops. And she's more than one, she's the earth's friend. Yeah. Sweeter the juice, sweeter the juice, the deeper the roots. Like women coming all different kinds of scoops. And she's more than a woman, she's the earth's first tree. The sweeter the juice, the sweeter the juice, the deeper the roots. Like women coming on different kinds of schools. And she's more than a woman, she's the earth's first truth. The darker the berry, the sweeter the juice, the sweeter the juice, the deeper the roots. Like women coming on different kinds of schools. And she's more than a woman, she's the earth's first truth. First truth. Woo! She shouldn't apologize at all. Huh? Now listen, that song right there, my brother used to offer that song for $1 for sale, but he does not, his site is not up, so I can't offer. So I'll holler at him, since I played that as my theme song, I'll holler at him to try to put his website up so you guys can at least download it for free. Okay? So anyways, I'm not going to keep you too long, because I have class tonight at 6 o'clock. So I want to cover tonight with you about the things that you can enjoy eating. Now, I won't be able to show the things in detail. I will not give measurements, because you can go to ForSightsLife.com, opt in, and you can get that information. I pretty much told people how to take it, how to do it. But I'll at least say morning, noon, and night. I'll try to make sure you have at least a synopsis of what you can take, because I can't really go in. I get strikes over here when I help you how to be healthy. They don't like the way I share it. So let me say this. Everything is allegedly. I'm not your professional doctor. I am not licensed. I am not licensed in one of these plantation states. I mean, the state of the United States. I'm not licensed. So because of that, everything's allegedly. Please go consult with your doctor, because everything here is just entertainment purposes. I'm just talking out the side of my neck. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about me only. That's what we'll do. This is how we cover that. This is everything allegedly to you, is my opinion, but this is what I do. And this is a fact. So this is how, I forgot, YouTube allow you to talk about your personal. So this is what I do. And I suggest, and I'm a natural healer for over 12, 13 years. So I know what I'm talking about. Okay. So this is what I do to make sure I optimize my body when I'm having that sweet potato pie, when I'm having that pear or peach cobbler. Pear cobbler is better. Just switch it up, put pear. All right. When I'm having that dressing, Okay. And when you're going to have that turkey mixed in with the dressing, or you have somebody cut it, some of y'all go further and have yourself some brisket. Some of y'all going to have yourself some turkey. You're going to have yourself some ham, not turkey ham, ham. Some of y'all going to be having your candy yams. Ooh, I can't wait till my queen makes them candy yams. You know what you're going to be having. You think about the greens, Yeah, potato salad without the raisins. The what? No pumpkin pie, sweet potato pie. The mac and cheese. Some of y'all gonna go in with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 layers of cheese. So you really gonna jack your whole body up. So I want you to take a pen and paper out so I can write this down for you. What you could do to protect your body when you go in, while everybody else is enjoying themselves and they're gonna be jacked up come December. Really, the December, the beginning of December, they gonna be jacked, snot, toe up, immune system gonna be jacked up, coming down with a cold, and they might catch what's going around, which is gonna be around with us like the natural common cold, which is that cold. Yeah. So if you want to make sure you keep your body immune system, but you enjoy yourself, write down the things I'm gonna break down to you. I'll show them real quick as a flash, but TikTok is always acting weird and they don't want me to go into detail. Matter of fact, they already tripping right now. You see, they already let me know I'm suppressed on this over here on TikTok. So y'all need to just really honestly head over there to YouTube world. Okay, I can be myself on YouTube and on Facebook. They're not really tripping. YouTube is giving me some strikes, but anyways, I want you guys to write down, press 1 if you're ready for this information, because I want you to know when you're supposed to take these things. But I want you to write them down, because this is what you should be taking the day of Thanksgiving before you eat, midday going into about ready to eat, and then later on after you eat that night. This pretty much is universal for all heavy holidays. This is very healthy for when you eat bad. You don't have to do all these things, but you guys are about to go in kind of crazy on Thanksgiving, and you wonder why you're going to get kind of like mucusy. The body does not like it. Your organs is not going to be happy. Okay? I might have to put my shades on, talk about this crazy plantation. So anyway, since you put down 1, first let me break it down to you. Most people for Thanksgiving, okay, the problem is not the food. They think it is. It's not. It's not preparing. I wrote this dissertation out for you. It's not preparing for Thanksgiving, okay? So when you eat this massive meal that has no nitrates, no stomach acid, no blood flow support, no sugar support, no detox support, your organs get hit with an overload out of nowhere. Okay? You just filling it up with all kinds of mucusy food that you're going to wonder why you coming down with heavy mucus, sugar and dairy, and then it's going to turn into some inflammation, and then you're going to be stuffed up, and you better hope you don't come down with an itis. Some of y'all going to have to go see the man in the white coat. They're going to give you a lot of Skittles because you already compromised, okay? So since you're going to be compromised, you should be doing certain things like I'm about to show you so you can be protected. Okay, so the first one is beet juice. It's about 8 of them. I want you to write it down. Beet juice. Okay. Press 1. No. Press 9 if you got it. Beet juice is the first one. Beet juice. And it looked like this a little bit. You can make your own. You can go buy some down there at the store. But I know we kind of lazy. So just go on and pick up yourself. Just go Amazon it. You can find yourself some beet juice. I don't want to make sure I don't show the label. TikTok be tripping. So it looks something like this. Okay. Beet juice. Now, what does beet juice do? Okay. Write it down. This is what beet juice do for you. Beet juice opens up your blood vessels. I'll tell you when you're supposed to take it. This is one of the morning things. So you just write it down in the morning. You should take the beet juice. You can drink half. This is about 12 ounces right here, 10 to 12 ounces. You can just take anywhere between a good 4 to 6 ounces in your body on an empty stomach in the morning. Okay, so I got to be careful how I give you advice. This is what Kareem do. Let me just say what I do. On an empty stomach in the morning, before I'm about to go in on some Thanksgiving food, I'm making sure I have me some beet juice when I get up. It's going to do a body good. It's going to open up my blood vessels. It's going to prepare my digestive tract. And it's also going to give me energy all day long. Right heading into the silliness, the extra mucousy food. So you want to help your stomach. Your digestive tract is 70% of your army, of your immune system. Okay, so we wrote that down. Beet juice, that's his job. Okay, you can mix it with some ginger and some lemon if you want, but just don't make it too difficult. Just have this on deck. Go on and get yourself some now on Amazon. Y'all can order some tonight or tomorrow, and you can have it before the week is out. Y'all know y'all can, and be prepared when everybody else is not prepared. All right, press 2 if you're ready for the next one. Okay, press 2. Press 2. We're going to go through these so y'all can know what's up. Yeah. Because a lot of individuals that's gonna be just eating ain't gonna be sick. You're gonna be eating, just eat and not be sick. Look, I'm gonna pass these out to a few family members and loved ones. They know who they is. You know what I'm saying? But where everybody else is just scarfing it down and they're gonna be jacked up the next day. But individuals that's intelligent and smart and listen to Kareem, you know what's up. The next one is old school. That apple cider vinegar. Now you can. Those of you that don't want to, you're not going to remember and you're going to forget, get yourself some apple cider vinegar shots. This bad boy is like 1.5 ounces. It's like 2. It's like 1.5 tablespoons. It's like that. Get yourself a shot. You can pick these bad boys on Amazon. Ain't nothing but apple cider vinegar shot, but you don't want to drink it straight. This is like the big bottle, okay? So you're supposed to add this with, write it down, apple cider vinegar, a shot, write it down. You're going to pour it in 4 to 6 ounces of water, and you're going to take it right before you eat. 20 to 30 minutes when they about ready to, before they about to say the prayer, and everybody join hands to say prayer, so they could eat, you want to make sure you already had this in your belly before prayer. That's what's so powerful about this bad boy. It's like that food ain't gonna have a chance. I don't kind of care what you eat. That beef, that turkey, that brisket, it's gonna break it down. It don't have a shot, because one thing about the digestive tract, I mean, the pH level is less than 4. It's less than 3. Really, that's the acid of the stomach. It needs acid to break down that crap that you're going to eat. You about to go in and you're going to enjoy auntie. You're going to enjoy your mamas. You're going to enjoy, if she's still around, you're going to enjoy your, rest in peace. If she's not, you're going to enjoy your sisters, your cousins, yourself, your uncles. You're going to get it in. So stop playing like you're not. Okay? This is right here. That's what's important with this one. Well, what does it do? Some of y'all just don't know what it does. You don't supposed to be having this in. Already got hit with us. TikTok had already hit me with a restriction. Some of y'all don't know what to do. Do what it do. If TikTok goes, y'all gonna have to come over on 4 Sides of Life on YouTube to watch over there. I'm about ready to cancel TikTok. I'm tired of it. It controls your blood sugar. Okay, that's why you want to have it before 20 to 30 minutes before you eat, kind of like 10 to 20 minutes before you eat. It reduces bloating. It improves the digestive tract. It helps with fatty meals. It's about to be fatty and sugary, and you need something that's going to control it. So some people can get away with a tablespoon to table and a half. The reason why I want you to have these on deck is because it's in you guys' best interest to have it already sitting somewhere close by, next to when you're going to be getting your plate. Everybody going to be asking you questions anyway, like, what that? Where you get that from? What's that for? It's conversational piece. You're like, I'm trying to prepare myself so I won't get overly sick, because I know I'm about to have that over there and that right there. Ooh, I might have double service of that, and I'm gonna double back tomorrow and have that, and that. So, but your body, your organs are gonna be happy. Press 3 if you're ready for the third one. Okay. All right. Don't want you to be just jacked up. I'm gonna tell you when you're supposed to be taking these bad boys and everything, because it's not really in order and whatnot. Okay, so I got 3 people. I got 3 over there. Write this down. This right here. You're hating TikTok over here. You know, I just hold a bag up. You know, you should already get what it is. This right here is cinnamon tea. Write it down and go get you some cinnamon tea. You can already have this on deck. It's cheap. This is nothing that Kareem is selling, so you ain't got to be thinking I'm trying to promote my stuff. Cinnamon tea. What's so important about cinnamon tea? Ooh, I think I told you about this. It actually prevents spiking of the sugar. I'm not telling you to drink this before you have your meal. Y'all know y'all finna go in with some type of fruit drink or soda or something. You ain't gonna be having no tea. This is later on in the evening time, around 5, 6 o'clock before bed, so you can calm down your sugar spiking. Okay, so you want to have yourself a cinnamon tea, just like one before bed. Have yourself a good 6 to 8 ounces of some tea and whatnot. Put whatever sweetener you want. Allulose, monk fruit, or allulose, monk fruit, or stevia. Okay, it reduces gas and bloating, and it also improves your circulation. Preferably sea lime cinnamon tea. Sea lime. That's what the sea lime tea. So look that up. You'll see it. Okay. CEYLON. C as in Charlie, EYLON. Sea lime cinnamon tea. All right. Want to make sure I keep this out touch right here. You know, have that bad boy before you go to bed. You know what I mean? It's going to give you energy. So I would say you have it a couple hours before you go to bed, but it's going to actually aid to your pancreas heavily. Okay. Press 4 if I can go to the next one. Yeah. I want you to make sure y'all get it. Oh, look, somebody spelled that C line out for me. Good looking out, rough seconds. Okay. All right. Now this right here, I ain't going to be able to talk too much about it because they don't like it when we talk about this one. They don't like it. It's the reason why. It's really powerful. Let me pause for a moment and be careful how I speak on it. Okay? Let me be careful with this one. Good Lord, man. Lugose iodine. You can go get it on Amazon. Lugol. Lugols, Lugose iodine. They have different types. This one here is very powerful. They have one on Amazon for 2%. The one we carry is 6%. So I'm going to just leave it at that. I'm not going into no more details, but you can go on Amazon and get this right here. Just follow the directions. It's not a big deal. But one thing about it does for you, it supports your thyroid gland. It helps detox holiday chemicals. It improves your mental clarity. It actually repairs your whole neural transmitters. It helps out with every organ in the body. I can go on and on about Lugose iodine. It's ridiculously a beast. Okay. It helps out the pituitary gland, the pineal gland, the hypothalamus gland. I'm not going to say no more. That one right there, I would take Kareem, not you. I would take this before I eat, a couple of drops and 4 ounces of water. That's it. Press 5 if I can go to the next one. Okay? Press 5 if I can go to the next one. I don't want to sit here and stay too long talking about these because they get mad. I don't know what their problem is. They be getting mad when we talk about things. Let me see if I got some fives over here on TikTok. I got some fives right here. Okay. All right. The next one is nattokinase. Starts with an N. Nattokinase. I could show YouTube, I could show y'all, they can't show them. I could show YouTube and Facebook, but y'all, I can't really. Just flash it real quick. They be getting mad over here. That's why I got low numbers. They already gave me a strike restriction on. They keep giving me restriction. They already told me I'm not good. No monetization, nothing. So it's just heartening that I have to come here and teach, but I can't really say much. But nattokinase, what's so powerful about this beast? Let me tell you. When I take it, because I'm not talking about you, you go talk to your doctor. When I take it, it helps prevent thickness and sluggish of the blood. Thickness and sluggish of the blood. Ooh, I don't want, when I take this, it's for the purpose of me not having no blood clots. It actually helps out with my heart. It actually helps out with my flow of the blood through my arteries. It opens up the vessels. Ooh, okay. It protects the heart from salt and sugary food all day. Wow. It actually supports heavily with circulation, men, kings. So this is why this is important. You don't need to go in. Just take yourself one. It's a powerhouse. Matter of fact, this one here, Kareem would take the night before, the day before, and then the day of, and the day after. Gotta get it up in there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, get it moving up in your system. Okay. Press 6 if I can move to the next one. That's a beast. And you kind of little secret for you with this right here, nattokinase, because of the season that we coming up on, and you don't know if it's going to hit you again. This is one of the ones that you should be. I take it every day when that season hits like that. Every day. This is what Kareem do. I'm not talking about you. You do what you want. Okay. All right. Got your people to press 6 already. Okay, the next one is that faithful you should be taking every single day. I take every day vitamin C. Got it right there on my desk. I'm always getting in with not vitamin C, my bad. Vitamin D3. Vitamin D3. That's the one right here. I'm talking about vitamin D3. And matter of fact, yeah, I took mine today. Now I take 10,000 IUs because it's just for maintenance, okay? But going into Thanksgiving or a heavy holiday like that, because people come down and kick it with us for about, I don't know, they come down for about 2 days prior, then Thanksgiving, then the day after, then the day after. It's like a solid 4-5 days straight. They kind of like, we entertain. Whoo, it's a lot. But look, I make sure for the day before, this is me. I'm not talking about you because you guys look scared. Some of y'all don't understand the body. You don't really get it. And how many IUs you're supposed to be taking because they ain't updated their information to tell you the truth. No way. And if I tell you the truth, I get in trouble and people like myself. But what I do is I take maintenance anyway, 10,000 IUs. That's what I take for myself. But going into Thanksgiving, the day before, which is a Wednesday, I take 20. I take doubles up, 20,000 IU. That's what I do for myself. The day of, I take double, 20. The next day, I take 20. I take double. Okay. If you understood, you can actually find 50,000 IUs on Amazon right there for sale. They will not let you sell any natural product if the number of how much is not approved. Okay. So you guys don't really understand. Let me give you some game right here. It's about 20,000 IUs. This is factual. Look it up for yourself. Of vitamin D3 is equivalent to 20 minutes of the sun. Even though it's fake and synthetic, and it takes a minute to get into the liver if you're taking it already, but 20,000 IUs is equivalent to 20 minutes in the sun. Why haven't they updated that for you to understand that and even know it? So you have to understand, this is not really, you need to understand the studies has been out there. They've been going up to 50,000 plus daily, and they done a whole bunch of it. It don't hurt nobody at all. It does nothing but help them tremendously. This is a godsend. I take it every day anyway. I don't sleep. I don't pass go. And now you in the shady time, and there's not a lot of sun coming out. You want to make sure you get yourself covered. Okay? Press 8. Let me see what number I had you pressing. I think it was 6. Oh, dang. I didn't skip 7. I think I did 7. Press 8 if you're ready for the next one. Okay? Okay? Yeah. Hold on. Let me tell you what vitamin D does for you, though, just in case you didn't know. Protects your immune system during the gathering of the time with family member. That's what vitamin D does. It helps control your blood sugar. That's what vitamin D does. It strengthens your mood. You're going to be happy. Little tidbit for your kings. Vitamin D will help you handle your business. Just a little nugget. It helps blood flow heavy. You a plant. You need to have sun in your life, in your body. Yeah, okay. That's vitamin D. So the next one was vitamin C. Okay? Where is that? They don't want me showing it and whatnot. So you know what vitamin C is. The one I like to get, and the reason why you need to have this vitamin C, let me tell you, because it actually reduces it protects your immune system. It helps break down sugar. It helps actually dry out mucus. Key thing, dry out mucus. I like to take this bad boy right here before bed. After I eat that much, I like to take this bad boy before I go to bed, so the mucus won't be just coming through the throat, oozing up while I'm perpendicular laying down. It won't be coming through the nose, and I'm blowing my nose a lot, because this gonna catch you individuals a couple days after. So vitamin C is like my weapon for a solid 7 days straight before Thanksgiving, and 7 days straight after that, at least the actual amount that I take. Okay. If bad boy tell you, the one I like to get is about 900. You can catch it at Walmart. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it says the word Super C with D and zinc. Okay. It's Super C. So you ain't really concerned about the zinc and the D3 in there. You're really concerned about the Super C. It's right there in the vitamin section of Walmart. People don't really be catching and whatnot. This bad boy is a beast. And of course, it's synthetic. I'm not really trying to focus on that. The power of it is it's another form of acid that the digestive tract need. That your digestive tract, which is 70+% of your immune system, which is more, it's nothing but acidic in your stomach. So I like to double up. Okay, this bad boy say take one, and I get still 900 to 1,000. That's just what I do. You do what you want to do, okay? What someone said. Oh, okay. That's why I got hit with strikes. They said I'm saying a certain store on Amazon. I mean, on TikTok. Okay, thank you. They let me know what I can't say. Going forward, I won't mention that. But yeah, Super C by Nature Made. That was a beast. You really don't have to have a particular name. I like to get one that has 900, me myself, to 1,000 milligrams, and I doubles up. I take 2 of them bad boys. I weigh myself 220 pounds, 6'2". That's a 100% 6'2" feet over here. So a lot of people claim 6 feet. They ain't never seen it in their daily life. The men out there, I don't know why they want to do that to themselves. Tell the truth. But anyways, 6'2", 220 pounds. So 1,000 to 2,000, even 3,000 ain't gonna hurt. They sound kind of big. I'm cool with just taking myself 2 of them, and I doubles up during the Thanksgiving time. I doubles up on Thanksgiving Day that night and the night after. But other than that, I'm just doing nothing but 1,000 for a week straight. Okay, 1 tablet. It ain't that serious. I wanted to make sure you understood. I'm not doubling up for 7 days straight. Just for that day and the day after, I doubles up before bed because I need to make sure that mucus is knocked out. I need to make sure that mucus is not trying to form. I need to make sure, and if you notice that apple cider vinegar, if you notice that night with the vitamin C, you're keeping acid in your stomach so mucus can't get a chance to fight. Okay? All right. Press 9 if you're ready for the last one. All right? Press 9. Yeah. You press 9 if you're ready for the last one, you know. Yeah. Gotta make sure, because I'm about to get a little goofy around here. Gotta make sure. Okay, so I've got my 9s right there. This right here is optional, but it does such a great job. To me, it's like a must, but it's optional. You don't have to have it. But this one right here is cayenne pepper. Preferably one that's in a tincture form, okay? What's so powerful about cayenne pepper? It fires up your digestive tract. We focus on the digestive tract, okay? It prevents indigestion. It opens up your capillaries and your vessels, and it helps circulate and move things along. That's the power of cayenne pepper. Yes, we do carry this. That's for sure. You know what I'm saying? We send stuff out the next day, but you definitely can find it on your favorite store with the start with an A. Okay. What makes it so this is why I want you to, let me actually show you guys right now so you can write on your piece of paper. I want to make sure you know when to take these because I said I was going to tell you. I don't want to miss that. Okay. Write it down, write it down, write it down. And we're going to go over it again. So individuals that in the back row that you came late, just watch it on YouTube one more time. It's not rocket science. Okay. In the morning, you want to take your vitamin D. I told you if you was listening, if you didn't, go back and find out how much. Okay. That's what I take. We're going to say in the morning, I take my vitamin D. In the morning, I take my glucose iodine. In the morning, I take the beet juice. Okay. In the morning, I take my vitamin D. In the morning, I take of Thanksgiving. I take my iodine, and I take my beet juice. If you're on medication, which I'm not on nothing, 52 years old, you want to make sure you leave a window of 2 hours before or 2 hours after. That's just real talk because you don't want to spike nothing. All right. That's just allegedly my assistant help for you. All right. Before you eat. Now, this is in the morning. I told you to do that. Before you eat that big meal, before y'all get in your circle and pray, or after you pray, you want to make sure you take one Nakanase. You just need one. I like to take it an hour before I eat, okay? You want to take your apple cider vinegar. You can get them shots like I showed you and whatnot. Just already be prepared. You ain't got to worry about it. And 4 to 6 ounces of water. Get it on up in there because you about to go in. And you want that acid to already be prepared. When you start eating, it's just eat it up and break it down. Eat it up and break it down. Eat it up and break it down. Tip for you, that's how a lot of people lose weight. They take it 10 to 15 minutes before they eat. And it's not in the morning. They take it before breakfast. They take it before lunch. And they do it before the heavy meal at dinner. That's why people don't be gaining weight and they don't be working out a lot because they're actually keeping apple cider vinegar acid in the digestive tract. They don't have a chance to formate. Okay. All right. So you're going to take that bad boy before dinner and optional cayenne pepper. Why? Because while you're having that mucus forming food, cayenne pepper can be your friend. Okay. You just need a shot of it. Like I like to do a whole dropper full. Bop, squirt, bop, squirt. I do 2, but I can handle the heat. Y'all can't handle it. Just 1 drop. The bottle says 2 drops, but no, I do a dropper full. 1 to 2 dropper fulls and 2 in 1 ounce of water. Shoot it on down, and then I chase it down with some water. We good. Like, yeah, let's ready to go. Go pass me that dessert right there and put it right next to the mac and cheese. Okay. No, I don't want her potato salad. You know, She rainbow, you know, she got that raisins. Nah, we good. Go and give me Auntie Sally's salad. Yeah, that right there. Oh, she heard me say that? I don't care. She knew better bringing that here. I don't really care. You should have brought that here. No, well, you know what's up. Okay. The next one, after your meal, you could have your cinnamon tea when you relax 2 hours, 3 hours later, when everybody just chilling, relax. Don't forget to just make yourself a quick, 6 ounce, 8 ounce of a cup of tea and just get that cinnamon tea in you, because it's important for your pancreas. It's important for your actual spiking of your insulin. It's important for your blood. It's important for your liver. That's it. Okay. That's what it's for. So it's not about really, do you want to have it or not? And you want to have something good. Is it just get it on up in there in your body. Okay. All right. And then after your meal, before you go to bed, like I said, vitamin C. Okay. Vitamin C. So y'all press 5 if you understood what I was talking about. Next to the mac and cheese. That's right. Press 5 if you understand now. I wanted to make sure I gave you the right information. Okay. I didn't want to keep you long. Okay. But let me share a few things for you. Okay. Because you live on this plantation. You live in this system. And they don't want truth tellers to tell you what's up and what to do and what not to do, and protect yourself. Let me make sure I help you understand some things. All right. All right. Let me make sure I say this right. Put my little shield of shade on. Okay. Let's say it this way. Let me tell you a story. When you're eating this shocking powerhouse of goodness that your auntie, and we celebrating your mom, yourself, other ones, loved ones, family members that's coming over to, or you just might be doing this for yourself. Y'all know who my mother is. Grandma Gloria, she's a beast. She didn't taught me how to get down and make things, even though I won't be in her presence this year because she's in another state and I'm in Arizona. She in California. They want me to make almost the same thing she makes. But listen, when you indulge in this, I want to take you into the world of your body. This is what's happening when you actually take a bite and you put it in your mouth. It goes down the esophagus, okay? And you know better to put things down that's just too acidic, so it hurts here. That's why you got to take apple cider vinegar with water, because it's too acidic for here. It's too sensitive, your esophagus area, okay? It's too sensitive. Your teeth are sensitive and your enamel, okay? That's why people use a straw sometimes, all right? But as you're doing that, and you're eating, these are for the individuals that don't do what Kareem said. I want to let you know what happened for you in the past and what's going to happen to your friends and family members and loved ones that don't really care. They're actually down in the digestive tract. They're getting nothing but meat mixed with dairy. Meat, ham and turkey, mixed with layers of mac and cheese. That's dairy with meat. I want you to do an experiment. If you won't, you should already know. If you take meat and you pour some milk and you just put it on the actual counter, the counter is at least room temperature. And you leave that in there for 4 to 24 hours. What you think gonna happen to the meat? Just a little bit. You don't saturate it. You just put mac and cheese on top, a little bit of milk on top of it, with sitting on top of the counter with meat, ham and turkey. This is what's happening in your digestive tract. All right. Now it's going to form mucus and pus because it's sitting there. Guess what? Inside your body, the temperature, you could put a thermometer in your mouth, is over 90. It's over 90. I don't think y'all understand. It's not room temperature. It's just incubating in your digestive tract. Yeah. So while that's going on and you ain't giving it nothing, the actual master glands in your brain, the pituitary gland says, hey, hypothalamus gland, what's going on down there in the digestive tract? So the pituitary gland says, hey, what's up, hypothalamus gland? What's going on with the individuals down there in the food? Because I don't know what's going on. So I don't know what's going on. Pituitary gland says to the hypothalamus gland, they're talking to each other. Can you hit up the liver to find out what's going on in the digestive tract, in the stomach, in the large and small? Because his job is to make sure he pulled nutrients out of there so he could give it to all the organs. What's going on? I don't know. I mean, did it? Pituitary gland says to the actual hypothalamus gland, did anybody see what happened? That third eye called the pineal gland. It saw it. You don't think it did. You don't know what his job is. Say, can you call the pineal gland over here? Hypothalamus gland. I want to have a word with them. This is the brain talking to the neurotransmitters down in that want to talk to the stomach so they could talk to the organs that are surrounding the body. Because you don't understand that. They never told you. They never told us. So, hey, here he is. Hey, did you see what happened? Yeah, I saw what happened. So the pineal gland says to pituitary gland, yeah, they had themselves some mac and cheese. And it had, I think, it's different types of cheeses in there. It's a lot of them. It's just real thick. And they had ham and they had turkey. And somebody brought a brisket. So they had a combination of all types of meat. So what's down there is that. And then they hit later with some actual pies and cakes. That's all in the digestive tract. Did they have any acid? Did they have any a circulation, like something that will help, like some magnesium, some zinc, some vitamin C, some selenium? Did they have anything that is some substance, some antioxidants that we could pull from? No, they even went further with some candy yams. They even had themselves some potato salad. That this one was pretty salty with a lot of sodium in it, and it ain't good. It's actually harming. Okay, so what the liver say? I ain't hollered at it, man. They do this every year. So what's the big deal? The big deal is we gonna be stressing out here if we don't ask the liver what we have to assist the other organs. Can you check on the kidneys for me? Well, I'll hit them up. So the master gland hollers at the liver and says, hey, what's going on down there, man? The liver says, yeah, homie. Yeah, this is the situation down here. The pancreas has a lot of glucose, a lot of sugar, and it spikes so much from the insulin, the pancreas is in trouble. And I told him I don't want all this sugar from all the bread and the carbs and the mucus and the cheese and the dairy. I don't want it. So I told them to just put it in the blood because I can't help them because I'm already have a fatty liver. Oh, that's what you told them? Okay, well, what did you tell the kidneys? Well, how they doing down there? Well, the kidneys right now is majorly parched. You know the kidney's supposed to have at least half of the body's weight, water weight, because, you know, they don't know that they're really plants and they're supposed to get sun and they're supposed to get water. They're supposed to get new. They don't know that. So they really, the kidneys it's now have a little bit more crystallized in there, and most likely in about a week or 2 months or 6 months, they're going to have some kidney stones. And about a year to 2 years later, it's going to be harsh on them and they might have to go in and have them removed, and they still going to have to pass. They ain't drinking enough water. Oh, okay. So what's going on with the gallbladder? Well, you know, they ain't got no gallbladder. Wait. Oh, I forgot. They don't have one. So what we doing to break down these enzymes in the digestive tract? Don't you supposed to be aiding? Yeah, I have enzymes that I send over to the digestive tract. The pancreas have some, but since we overloaded, what are I supposed to do? We ain't really getting nothing of substance from the digestive tract that we could pull to put into the bloodstream so all the organs can touch each other as well as the cells so they can be Superman or Black Panther. We ain't got nothing in the digestive. We pretty much gonna be toast for the next 3-4 days because they going in. They do this every time. Well, they headed for some problems and trouble because the kidneys is drying up and they parch. The pancreas is already spiked, and you fatty liver, you need to be detoxed. What's going on with the blood? What we doing? What we doing here, man? What we doing? Only thing we could do is to kind of save them a little bit is hopefully we overload with the mucus since it's overloaded, and we can maybe push this out, and we can hope for the best that they drink some water and we could flush some of this out. Okay. That's what the body's saying to the digestive tract. Hey, did they why don't they listen to that? I saw this guy, that's the guy that you're talking about is eating like this. Why is he not watching them people like Herbert Kareem? I saw with the third eye, the conscious eye, the one that nobody can see that look exactly like an eye, right here. Him when watching on YouTube, people just like Herbert Kareem. What's this person's problem? Why they don't want to implement some of this stuff right here? I don't know. So I just wanted to make sure you understood what happens inside your body on these days. Okay? Wanted to make sure you understood. Press. This might take a little work because you got to press 2 numbers. Press 10 if you understood, because I'm going to let you go. I got to get going. Class is about to start for me. Okay? Press 10 if you understood that. Wanted to make sure you had something of value that you can use on Thanksgiving. Protect yourself. And if you really love some other people that you really care about, minimum, get them some beet juice and apple cider vinegar and some nattokinase. Minimum, those 3. If I had to choose between the 3, it would be beet juice, apple cider vinegar, and nattokinase if I had to choose. And I would be a must for me to have vitamin C at night so I can dry up that mucus and get it on up out of there. Okay. And then at night, I would just add at least 2 of these. I know it's going to be hard. 2 of these before bed. That's 15 ounces. Why? Because you don't want your kidneys parched. Because you're going to be going in and your organs are going to be dried up. Okay? Especially if you individuals go in too deep with them layers of mac and cheese. You're going to be locked up, can't use the bathroom. Locked up. That's what your colon going to be saying. Won't let me out. You ain't going to be able to go to do a defecation of number 2. You're going to be locked up. Okay? So be careful. Put stuff down there that can break that stuff up. On that note, Joe, I'm going to let y'all go. I appreciate y'all staying with me and rocking with me. You know, people on TikTok, if you want to catch it, go over there on 4 Sides of Life on YouTube, and you can watch this. On that note, you guys have yourself a good night. Peace. Okay? Later. How do I do this?
Beautiful species on the face of the planet Earth. There ain't nothing on earth better than a black woman. From the beginning, yeah, God gave it to me, but I took it for granted, ignoring all the pain I put you through. I could never tell you how much I appreciate what you do. Oh, you're so incredible, lady. Never unforgettable, baby. Everything you do is colorful. Everything you do is colorful. You're so spiritual. You're resilient and you're spiritual. Your love is unconditional. duplicate. Magnificent, greatest gift ever created. You're listen. You're my strong black woman, but you're more than a woman. You're the real while I'm breathing. Hey, you give life to the seasons. You're my strong black woman, but you're more than a woman. You're Mother Earth for a reason.